Hey everybody, Britical Saiyans here, I'm Matt.
And I'm Jim.
And today we have the black reveals.
Oh,
Yay! So, on screen you can see the starter deck. I'll go into the card list after just to go through things, but it's just more to show you what's in it and what's reprinted. So, there's a lot of reprints in this one. Further Instruction Champer, Time's Judgment, the Time Control, the Bardock, I'm pretty sure that was set 4, Mass Saiyan, Power Burst, the Son Goku counter, which is basically gives you 8 negates because you can use Power Burst to get it back, the weird counter Vegeta, Vanilla Trunks, Bibbidi's the super combo for it, which, because it's drop and warp, isn't it?
yeah.
And then I'm being a tit or whether it is a new card, Time Bullet. I don't know whether that's new or not. I'm really bad.
Yeah, that's from the set, Time Bullet.
Yeah. Okay, well, there we go then. And then those are the starter deck exclusives. But we'll go... Before I go into the card list, there's something else I want to show you. So, the premium pack. They've said we're getting 4 boosters of set 10. And then the 2 Toa promos, which we knew it was Toa, but we didn't know what she does, and now we do know. So if we go into the card list, where's the... It's going to be in the promos, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go to the Toa first. Go to page 13. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. It's going to be towards the bottom somewhere when I can eventually get there with it. Nope, those are championship pack promos. What is that? Reinforcements, cooler. No. Ah, there we go. There's Toa. So, Toa is Deflect, Xeno Evolve for 1 onto a Toa with an energy cost of 2 or more. That isn't a copy of this card, so you can't re-evolve onto it. And then when this card is played, draw 1 card and then shuffle up to 4 battle cards from your opponent's drop area into their deck.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a, what was it? Is it a forecast? Yeah, it's a forecast. So, because it's when it's played, you don't have to do the evolve to get the effect. You can just play it.
Yeah.
If you want to pay 4 for it. Generally, you're probably going to want to evolve, obviously, because it's cheaper. But yeah, that's the Toa, guys. I gotta find the starter deck now on the list. Yep, there we go. Okay. Right, Jonah, do you want to take it away?
Okay. So starting with, we've got Vegeta Xeno and Trunk Xeno. So they have a opponent of you can only play mono black battle cards. Not that black has multicolour at the moment. You got active main, once per turn, burst 5 to draw a card. And then it awakens on either 4 or less life, or if you have 20 or more cards in your drop, you can draw a card, switch an energy to active mode, and add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6 left, and then flip it over. So on its awakened side, it's
Hang on, whoa.
What?
There you go, now you can read it.
Oh. You're being slow.
Leave me alone.
So yeah, you got Veginx Young Fusion Hero. Its permanent is still the same, of you can only use black battle cards. It has another permanent of Sparking 20, in which if you lose the game by running out of cards in your deck, you can shuffle your drop area into your deck instead. So you have a way to avoid deck out, which is pretty good because it does mill.
It mills a lot.
Yeah.
It mills 5 just to draw a card.
Yeah.
So you lose 8 at the start, then you're drawing 5 to start off with, and then if you're going second, you're drawing another card. So...
5?
And then you're milling... Is it 5? No, it's 6, isn't it?
6.
6 for Dragon Ball. So yeah, you start off with 6, and then if you're going first, no, if you're going second, you draw another one.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you're milling 5 to draw a card.
yeah, kind
Yeah,
of needs
it.
it.
Yeah. Its active main is once per turn, you can draw a card, place 5 cards from the top of your deck into your drop area, then choose up to one of your black Unison cards and it gains double strike for the turn. So yeah, again, needs to replenish itself.
Yeah, big bursts.
Yep.
Alright, so we got the Unison card from the starter deck now. So his Super Saiyan Gotenks Fusion of Friendship. So it's got no specified cost because it's black, so you gotta just pay the X part. So however many counters you want it to come out with.
Yeah.
Basically. So then it's auto. If your leader card is a black Saiyan, it's very good that it says black Saiyan and not just black leader, because it doesn't make it splashable and it's a bit more restrictive.
Yeah.
Toa is more than likely going to get, well, the Toa side of black stuff is more than likely going to get a Unison card in the set.
Probably a generic one, if anything.
I know that all the black stuff's been revealed. I don't know. Well, we'll see. So when this card is placed in your drop area from your deck by a skill, so the leader, and you don't have a Unison card in play, you may play this card from your drop area with a marker on it.
Ooh.
It's only got 5k power as well, it's quite weak. But it can get the double strike in it from the leader, and it also has its own effects to make it so it can actually do something. It's +2, so which is very good because it can move up its markers quicker, especially if it comes out of the drop with that effect. Then going straight to 3, it's quite useful. So
You
activate me.
go to 2. Because if you bring it up from the drop, you're not paying energy.
Yeah, when this card is placed in your drop area, you may play this card from your drop area with a marker on it, and then you use the +2, it goes to 3.
Yeah, okay, I'll let you do your thing.
No, I did that right. Choose one card in your hand and discard it, and it gains 10k. So it becomes a 15. And then -4, activate main, it gains 20k power and dual attack. So you could make it a 25 double striker.
Yeah, that can attack twice.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Very nice. Very nice. I really am liking these Unison cards. Okay, you got a very wordy Vegeta now.
Oh yeah, I do. So we got Time Agent Vegeta. It's a 4+ with 19k power.
Awkward numbers again.
Yay! It has unique. It has the permanent of if this card would be removed from your battle area, it is sent to the owner's warp instead. Okay. Its auto is if your lead card is a black Saiyan, when this card is placed from your drop area, in your drop area from your deck by skill, you may play this card from your drop area. So it can play itself upon milling, which is pretty good. And its active battle is once per turn, you pay 2, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an edge cost of 3 or less, and send it to its owner's warp.
Not bad. I kind of wish it, for paying 2, I wish that was 4 or less. Because you are paying 2 to get rid of something with 3 or less. So it's like you are committing that 2 energy to it. I know, like, yeah, 2 energy for 3 or less is fine, but personally, I feel like it'd be better if it was just 4 or less for 2 energy.
The other benefit of it is that you can do it during battle.
True. Yeah. So that's why it's 2 for 3 or less.
Because you could get rid of something they're either going to combo, or if they don't use a blocker but they have one on the board, you can get rid of it.
Yeah, providing it doesn't have barrier.
Yeah.
Alright, so next card we got Time Agent Trunks. Let me just see if we got Yeah. Okay, so it has unique and blocker. And when this card is played, you add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So, Self-Awakener. Sorry, it does cost 3 and has 4k power. Bear that in mind as well. And then this other auto is, if your leader card is a black Saiyan card, when this card is milled, basically, you get to play it from your drop area. So, I think they're all going to have that auto.
Yeah, most likely.
Alright, next one.
Yep. So next we've got Supreme Card of Time, Guardian of Space Time. It's a 1-drop with 4k power. It has 2 autos. The first being, if you have 5 or less cards in your hand, when this card is used in a combo, it gains 5k combo power for the battle. Okay, so it can be a 10k combo. And then its secondary auto, much like Vegeta and Trunks, if you mill it, you can play it.
Hopefully there'll be stuff in the set to go with that. If there's good support in the set for that, then it'd be very nice. Just more cards to play themselves if they get milled.
Yeah. It's good they are restricted, because like the Hatchet deck could just utilise them so easily.
Yes. Yeah, Hatchiak would abuse it. Okay, it is page 4. Okay. Okay. So, our first card in the black on the set list is an SR, and Shenron is back.
Ooh.
So it's Shenron Unison of Rescue. And of course it has to be a Shenron SR, doesn't it? So he's got 10k power, and a permanent. This card can't attack, and if you would lose a marker from an attack, you may place 1 card from your life in the drop area instead.
Okay.
So, normal Shenron can't attack, but you're critting yourself to keep it on the field.
Yeah, save your markers, really.
Yeah, and it has 3 effects. So, its +1 is activate main. You may choose one of your skillless battle cards. If you do, it gains double strike for a turn, and then draw a card. Okay. Plus nothing. Okay. If you have no skillless battle card in play, play 1 skillless battle card with energy cost 2 or less from your deck. Oh no, from your drop area, sorry, not your deck. And then -7, activate main. Play all skillless battle cards from your drop area.
Ooh.
I'll just swarm the board.
So, Kid Goku's coming back.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
What was it? No, it was Vanilla Ku it was called, wasn't it?
Well, you can call it Kid Ku, Vanilla Ku, either way.
Yeah.
Same thing. I think generally people know what you'll mean by either one.
I'd hope so.
Alright, so next one.
Yep, so we've got Majin Buu Wickedness Incarnate. It's a 4-drop with 20k power. That has the active main of you pay 1. If your leader's black, all of your energy is black, and you send this card from your drop area to your warp. You can't activate the active main skill on copies of this card for the turn, and at the end of the turn, you may choose 1 black card in your hand, discard it. If you do, draw 2.
So, good for black decks in general, and the Majin Buu deck's gonna love this card. Because it's giving you the extra 2 cards at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
And because Majin Buu has a low hand size.
Well, yeah, Majin Buu is a deck that runs on low hand and then goes back to 5 at the end of your turn.
Yeah, so this way it could go to 7.
And go to 6.
You said 5?
Yeah, it goes to 5. Then you discard 1 to draw 2. It has a discard cost.
Skill copies this card from your turn. At the end of your turn, you may choose 1 black card in your hand as card. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry. So, yeah, 6. Yeah. Even then, that's still
Yeah, it's still good.
Still good.
My main fault is like the deck doesn't really warp stuff unless you put overwhelm in there.
Well, no, you warp itself. Says you pay one, if your leader card is black, your energy is black, you send this card.
And you send this card from your drop to your warp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on, if your leader card is black, all your energy is black, and you send this card from your drop area to your warp. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to overwhelm it.
Yeah.
Which, well, I'm just saying the Margin Boo deck doesn't really do that unless you put it into the deck, because it does just work on discard.
Yeah, but it's still
Like,
good.
I'm not saying, yeah, it's still good. It's, like, I'm not saying it's a bad card. I'm just thinking, like, for the Margin Boo deck, it's a bit more tricky, but, like, Toa, for example, could just make easy use of it.
Yeah, because a tower can awaken quicker.
Yeah, Awakens quicker, it's all about warping anyway, so it's just like, oh, I don't need this card, chuck it, draw two.
It's a shame the black leader for the star deck has got the restriction on the Saiyans. Damn it.
Hmm.
Anyway, so we got Bardock the Resolute. So it's 3 costs, 0 combo power. Wait, it is me reading this one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
15k power. And then it has Double Strike and Unique. Auto, if your leader card is red, when your opponent's life is added to their hand or placed in drop area by a skill, you may play this card from your hand.
What?
So when your opponent self-awakens. Auto once per turn, when your opponent activates a counter skill, switch this card to active mode.
It's really good.
So you could end up... So your opponent could end up giving you a double striker twice in one turn.
No, it's got unique.
Yeah, but it can restand. So once per turn, if your opponent activates a counter skill, switch this card to active mode.
Oh, yeah.
So your opponent would play a counter during your turn.
Yeah, okay.
So it could restand it, and then you have a double striker. So you have a double striker that could swing twice in one turn.
I was looking at the first effect.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, like, it is really good because, like I said, with the first effect, you can, so long as your opponent takes a life in some way, you play a 15k double striker, and then, like you said, if they counter it, you're just like, okay, restand, try again.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good.
Next card.
Okay, so we got Son Goku, Power of Legend. It's a 3-drop 15k. It's got critical and unique. Its auto is, if your leader is green, when one of your card skills makes an opponent discard a card, you may play this card from your hand. So, if you play green, you play it. Well, its active main is send this card to its owner's warp, and you can't play copies of this card for the turn. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with each cost of 4 less, and send it to the owner's warp.
So green decks are going to love this card.
Yeah. The auto is so easy to trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So what colour is your leader? Green. Okay, here you go, play Goku.
So next up we got Vegeta Demonstration of Might. So 3 cost. It actually has combo, unlike the Goku. 15k power. Overwhelm 3. So we've got an Overwhelm card.
Oh my god, it's been so long.
Activate main. Choose this card and one of your black battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less. Send the chosen cards to the owner's warps and then draw 1 card. So, choose one of your black battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less. That's the same. It's a shame it says like choose this card and one of your black battle cards with energy cost 3 or less, because if you put this in Toa, you can steal your opponent's stuff that cost 3 or less, and then you'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll send this and your thing to the warp and draw a card.
Yeah.
But they've kind of, yeah. I
It's a
mean,
bit
unless your
odd.
opponent has a black energy cost realist, because when you take control of it, it becomes your card, doesn't it? Sort of,
Yeah.
technically. So it's situational regarding your opponent, but it's easy for you.
I suppose the other benefit is if you need something in the warp for its own effects, you can use the Vegeta. Plus, like, it's got overarm itself, so either way, it's going to the warp.
Yes.
So it's like, well, I may as well just draw a card from it going to the warp instead of it just going to the warp.
Yeah, definitely. Next card.
Yep, so we've got Trunks Elite Descendant. It's a 3-drop 15k. It's got Overround 3 by paying 1 energy. And its auto is when this card is played using Overround, play up to 1 Vegeta Xeno card, range cost of 3 or less, range cost of 3 from your deck in rest mode, then shuffle your deck.
Da, 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 da.
But yeah, you've got there's plenty of targets between it and the starter deck.
Well, yeah, there's the one that you can just sack for Trunks and him off to draw a card.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. Alright, so now we got Vegix. Really weird. Burning Impact Unleashed. So 7 cost, 30k power. Double Strike, Xeno Evolve. So Vegix Xeno with an energy cost of 6. For no cost, it's just straight up evolve onto it. And it's got auto. When this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to your owner's warp.
It's pretty good.
Kind of glad it doesn't have dual attack.
My god, it's a common.
Yeah.
What?
So I take a look at the next one.
Yep, so we got Vegix Space Time Synthesis. It's a 6-drop with 25k power. It's got Double Strike, Union Protara for free energy using a Trunk Xeno and a Vegeta Xeno. Permanent, you can choose battle cards in your warp when choosing cards to use with this card's Unison skill from your hand.
What?
Okay, so
You can choose battle cards in your warp when choosing cards to use with this card's union. You said Unison.
Oh,
That's what I got. Like, what? Unison? What?
small mistake.
You got Unison on the brain. You have.
I'm sorry, what's the whole set?
Evolving.
Damn, I'm playing Pokemon. So yeah, that's pretty good permanent though. And then its auto is when this card is played, add up to 1 battle card with an edge cost of 4 or less from your warp to your hand. Ooh. Nice.
You can choose battle cards in your warp. So
Another use for the Vegeta.
Warps. So you basically overround 3, pay 1, play Trunks, get Vegeta, use Vegeta's skill to draw a card, pay 3, grab the 2 from the warp to Union, play it, get the Trunks back to hand unless there's a better target,
Yeah,
and
get
then-
something back to hand, and then go
and then
to...
Xeno Evolve for free. So for 4 energy, you can just do all of that.
I also love how the 6-drop is a rare, whereas the 7-drop is a common. It's like, well, I feel like there should be something else for that deck. Like, maybe that's one of the secrets.
Don't know.
Maybe. Because I don't feel like they've done enough there. Considering how much they're trying to push it, I feel like there should be something else. As a big gun.
How many secrets are there for this set again? Is it 3?
Yeah. And we know one is Gogeta.
And we have no idea what colour it could be.
Well, at the moment it says it's black, but that can change.
On to the next card then. Is it me reading this one, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Demigra, the Sinister Sorcerer. So there you go, Joni. You got some Demigra cards. Or card.
I stopped playing the deck.
So it's cost 5, 20k power, over round 5. Auto, when this card attacks, your opponent chooses one card in their hand and sends it to their wall. If the card your opponent sent to their wall was a battle card, combo with it, with this card. So, your normal Demigra type of card, basically.
Oh, but there's already better ones.
I don't know.
There is, like, you got, like, you had the promo one, which I think was you had to pay for its overrealm, but it did the same thing. And then you had the Dark Overrealm one that just did it every time because it was Dark Overrealm, so it's stuck.
Yeah. On to the next one.
Yeah. So we got Mirror Explosion of Energy. It's a 5.25k power. You've got Critical and Barrier. Pretty nice. And he has 2 autos. So his first one is when this card is played, your opponent chooses 2 cards in their hand and sends them to their warp. Ooh. And then the secondary auto is choose 2 cards in your hand and send them to your warp. When one of your opponent's cards attacks, negate the attack, then negate the skill for the turn. It's not bad.
Gives you another negate for a deck.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Mirror Faithful Servant. 2 cost, 10k power. 2 activate mains. So the first one is, if you don't have any battle cards in play, you play this card from your hand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, because you're playing an overrealm deck, the likelihood of having something out quite low. But
yeah,
you know,
you have to time it.
Yeah. Activate main, pay 3. You choose up to 1 mirror card with an original energy cost of 5 in your hand and play it on top of this card.
Well, we just seen one.
Well, yeah, there's that one, but there's also the one from the anniversary.
Was that a 5-drop?
Yeah. Pretty sure it was.
I can't remember.
Pretty sure it was.
Well, I think there's also another one that you had to evolve into. Way back when.
Don't know.
Yeah, still good.
That's card.
Yep. So we got Tower Twisted Sister. It's a 1.4k power. It's an SR.
Yeah.
Oh. Counterplay of just playing this card. But its auto is when this card is played, draw 1, then shuffle up to 1 card from your opponent's drop area into their deck.
So this is Toa's new thing.
Apparently.
Instead of taking control of things, it's, I'm going to send that back to your deck.
Yeah, instead of taking cards from you, it's giving you cards back, but obviously it's a way of disruption.
Well, yeah. Okay, so we got Toa Secret Maneuver? Yeah.
Yeah.
2 cost 15, auto once per turn. When this card is played or attacked, you look up to 5 cards on top of your deck, add up to 1 Demon Realm Race card from among them, add it to your hand and then shuffle your deck. So, a new searcher that's more generic for that kind of deck, basically.
Yeah. Wait, did it search Demigra?
Yeah.
No.
It should.
No, he's a demon god.
Oh, he's a demon god. Ah. Even though he's from that kind of thing. He's... Okay.
Well, yeah, it lets you search out, well, Toa, primarily.
Toa... It does, obviously mirrors an android, so it doesn't search him out. But I'm pretty sure it can, like... Oh no, he's... What? Gravy's an evil wizard. Evil wizard. Saiyan. Okay,
Oh,
so it can search out one other than itself. Looking at the list.
Okay. Interesting.
Fair enough. Next card.
Okay. So we've got Gravy, the Dark Sorcerer. It's a 3-drop 5k power.
You were about to say 15 then, weren't you?
Yes. It's got Unique and Blocker, and it has 2 autos. So its first one is, if your leader is blue, when your energy or your opponent's energy leaves an energy area due to a skill, you may play this card from your hand. Which is pretty good.
It's like, oh, my opponent plays Sensor Beam, Ball Ghost, get rid of it. By the way, I'm going to play Gravy.
It's just like, oh no, end of my turn, lose an energy. Get a blocker. Yay. And then you got...
We say, well, when one of your energy or your opponents, which is very good.
Yeah.
So that's good for like Goku Black deck, or that Zamasu.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good for
I'm
either.
gonna say Goku Black. It's good for Goku Black.
And that new Zamasu.
Goku Black. So yeah, its other auto is, when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, switch up to one of your energy to active mode. Again, just good. Good for blue.
Yeah.
So, oh no, block. Yay, get
So
energy.
blue's got this black card and its own blue card, isn't it? It's like if you've got a blue leader, do da da da.
I think.
Pretty sure there was. If I'm wrong, then my bad. But if that is the case, it means that blue now has 2 really good cards that are just like, whoa.
Yeah, 2 very good generic sports.
This one's me, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got Poutine, the Dark Sorcerer, 3 cast, 5k power, Barrier Unique, auto, if your leader card is yellow, when an opponent's card is switched to rest mode by one of your card skills, you may play this card from your hand. So again, another like leader color based card. Auto, once per turn, when your opponent plays a battle card using a skill or activates a counter skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. Yeah, yellow decks are gonna love that card.
Yeah.
That's...
Well, you just like crush a ball, play it. Yay.
So I got a negate. Okay, well I'm gonna put that other thing into rest mode, so you can't swing with that then.
Negate, great. No.
Next card.
Yep. So next we got Secret Identity Masked Saiyan.
Secret Identity.
We could never tell who it was by the Goku hair and the headband.
Or the armor.
So, yeah. Or the arm.
Or the tail.
Or maybe everything about it, except the mask. Ugh. Right, what does Bulma do?
What does Bulma do?
Yeah.
You mean Bardock?
That was the joke.
Carry on.
Trying to kill the comedy. So it's a 6-drop with 25k power. It's got Overwhelm for 6. And its auto is, when this card is played using Overwhelm, choose any number of your opponent's battle cards that add up to a total energy cost of 6 or less and send them to their owner's warp.
So your normal Mass Saiyan Bardocks. Kind of a gimmick effect. It's kind of what they all do, isn't it? Like, each kind of Mass Saiyan Bardock that's a higher cost generally has some form of board removal.
Yeah, it's just like, if it's a high cost Bardock, it's a vacuum cleaner. Not wrong. It's just like, nope, you lot come with me. Get rid of you.
Yeah. So our next card, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his first part of his name, or his actual name even.
Meki Kabura.
Go with that. The Broken Seal. So it costs 2, 15, deflect. When this card is played, declare an original energy cost and character name until the end of your opponent's next turn. Your opponent can't play cards with both the declared character name and original energy cost, and you can't play copies of this card during your next turn. Activate main once per turn. Add up to 1 Dark Dragon Ball card from your deck to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Right, so this is going to be one card that everybody will want. The one thing that is going to be is because the fact that you have to declare the original entry cost and the character name. So it's not just the card name; it has to be the character name, which is something completely different.
Yeah, I think the card name would be too annoying. Is the thing. Because like, if you declared something that had unique, you just go, okay, just got to keep my 1 on the board. On the board.
Yeah, but I feel like this is going to be a very sought after card. Purely for its auto effect. Like the Dragon Ball effect, will apply to some decks that will have the Dark Dragon Balls in their deck to do whatever. But it's mainly the fact that it's an auto deflect that people will want it for, I feel.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it's probably going to be more sideboard than anything.
Yes.
But I could see the use, because you could be, like, if you're up against, like, a U7 deck, you could just be like,
Victory Strike.
Goku.
No. Victory Strike.
Yeah.
No. No. No.
But yeah, that's the thing, you can just declare, like, if you know they're going into something big, you could just be like, right, 8 cost Son Goku. Enjoy.
Yeah. I really can't wait to see some of the more of the Dark Dragon Balls. But
yeah,
the fact that it's an activate main once per turn, you can add one, is very good.
Yeah, because like, it does play into the fact that it's going to be part of that deck as well.
Yeah.
Whatever that's going to turn out to be, because.
But it's the.
I don't know.
Hang on. The thing is, weren't the blah, 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 the Black Star Dragons themselves meant to be in this set?
Yeah. Because like, there's the green cards from the deck as well, and this so like, there must be one of the decks. Like, because of what we've had.
Because I thought they would be black.
Yeah, I did as well.
Because it makes sense for them to be a black deck. And then because the Dragon Balls would all be... Well, we know the Dragon Balls, there's one green one, but there wasn't a blue one.
No.
And there isn't a black one. So it's like, they got to try and... It's either going to be a yellow deck, or... What have we had? We've had blue, green, and black now, so the starter decks. So then we got yellow and red.
And yellow.
Yeah, so it has to be one of those two.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, because depending on what the mixture is as well, you could potentially run some multicolour. But like, if it was green and yellow deck, you could run successor cards. But if it's like green and red, then that's Brody, I think.
Oh no, we've already had green cards revealed, and that's just the one Dragon Ball. There isn't any other one.
Yeah, well, there's the Xeno Freezers, wasn't there?
Yes, true. Yeah. But Xeno's Freeze is different from the Dragon Balls.
But it could still be part of the deck.
Don't know. I can't remember what it does.
No, neither can I. But like, that's the feeling I got from it all.
Fair enough. Should we go on to the next card?
Yeah. So we got Burning Impact as our first extra card. It's got Counter Attack, shuffle 2 battle cards from your opponent's drop area into their deck. And then the opponent is, if you have a Unison card in play, you can activate the counter without paying the energy cost. So it's a interesting counter attack.
So you either pay 1 or pay nothing and get rid of 2 cards.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Time Bullet. Yay! Cost 2, counterplay. If you have a Unison card in play, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 2 or less, it essentially earns warp instead of being played. Tournament, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying the cost by choosing 2 other cards in your hand and discarding them. Alright, fair enough. Oh, that's the last card. So
Yeah.
it's in the set and the starter deck. Alright. Yeah. Okay, black cards. Rather interesting. Still, they definitely said that the Black Star Dragons were showing up in this set, didn't they? Because it was like towards the end of the trailer, they were like, yeah, and they're finally showing up.
Yeah. That's what the, like, kind of the second big thing about this set was that the Black Star Dragons are coming in and we have Unison.
Yeah.
So.
Alright then. Again, very good set of cards here. Good support cards as well. I like how they're supporting the older archetypes.
Yeah, and the cards that are unique to these cards are pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that kind of restriction. Because cards started to become a bit too splashable.
Yeah, that was the thing about black cards, is like you wouldn't use them in black decks because they could just go in anything. So.
Well, that was their original design, wasn't it? That was the point of them, and it still is the point of them.
I guess.
The point of them was they were supposed to be splashable because of what they did.
But then they tried to be self-contained, which didn't work out because without any specified cost, you can't do much.
Well, either way. So, yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching if you made it to the end. Leave any thoughts you have in the comments below of like how you feel about the black support from this set. Jonah, if you got anything you want to say?
Not really.
Not really. Alright then, guys. So yeah, we will see you next time then. So, bye-bye.
Bye.